The Broken Yolk Cafe is home to the Ironman Challenge. The Broken Yolk Cafe is home to the Ironman Challenge, but this Ironman has nothing to do with running, swimming, or bicycling. Instead, you have to eat a 12-egg omelet, a giant pile of potatoes, and 2 mammoth biscuits. Eat it all in 1 hour and your $25 meal is free. Could I take down this beast of a meal on my way home from Arizona? There's only one way to find out. No fanfare, no BS, and no Stalin. Welcome to another freak eating challenge. To make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs. The Broken Yolk Cafe breaks lots of eggs on the daily to serve up their dozen egg challenge, but they serve normal size omelets too, and I'm sure you can get their eggs scrambled or poached or sunny side up or however else you like your eggs. Honestly, I'm a sucker for a good hard-boiled egg. But today's challenge isn't about hard-boiled eggs. It's about a huge omelet stuffed with chili, American cheese, onions, tomatoes, mushrooms, and even more cheese. Actually, there's no tomatoes. I don't know why I said that. Unless you really love eggs or huge omelets, this is going to be a very difficult challenge to complete. Especially considering that the 2 insane sides that come with the omelet are as big as they are. First, you have the huge pile of home-fried potatoes. There's got to be at least 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of those guys. And then you have the 2 huge buttermilk biscuits. Those doughy balls of bread look big enough to feed a small family. Definitely not the breakfast you eat every day, and if you do finish it, don't count on eating lunch or dinner until you wake up the next day. It's certainly got enough calories to power you through a real Ironman contest. I've never heard the restaurant give out a calorie count, but this thing couldn't be less than 9,000. If you're familiar with my travels, you might remember that I ate one of these in Bakersfield and another one in Oceanside. Both of those videos are linked down below in the description section. You'll notice that every time this challenge is served, it looks a little bit different. Sometimes the omelet is bigger, sometimes the biscuits are bigger, or the potatoes are bigger, or everything's bigger, or everything's smaller. You never know until they bring it out to your table. So in that sense, it becomes impossible to truly come up with one master strategy to approach this challenge platter. Honestly though, I've always approached the Ironman by going for the omelet first. Maybe next time I'll vary it up and start with the potatoes. I also wonder if eating the biscuits first would actually be the best approach. I say that because they harden a little bit as the challenge goes on, and by the time you've put away the omelet and the potatoes, your body really doesn't want any more food, and chewing gets really tough. Of course, eating the omelet last means you got to eat the heaviest part at the end. I don't know. The omelet is actually the easiest part of the challenge to eat because it's greasy from all the chili, the melted cheese, and the fat from the eggs and whatever cooking oil they use. You can pretty much swallow the omelet without chewing. The potatoes and biscuits don't go down nearly as easily, and I usually resort to ketchup to help the home fries down, and jelly to help soften the biscuits. There's a lot to think about here. Frankly, using jelly and ketchup is actually adding food to what is already a damn big food challenge. Maybe the key is sticking to water, or mixing the biscuits and potatoes with the omelet, so you don't need to resort to extra toppings. You might also notice that I'm drinking coffee with this challenge. That's actually a first for me in regard to Ironman omelet challenges. Usually I go for water and only water. I was a bit sleepy from all the driving, and I figured why not. Of course, to be honest, coffee is hardly the best choice in the world since caffeine tends to act as an appetite suppressant, which is really the opposite of what you want if you're trying to eat a huge meal. There's no strategic reason why I chose coffee, other than I love black coffee and wanted to drink some with breakfast. I was actually eating this around noon, so even though it is a breakfast platter, it probably resembled lunch more than anything else. How do you think I should approach this challenge in the future? Eggs first, potatoes first, or biscuits first? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. I'm definitely going to vary it up next time for science purposes. My personal best on this challenge is about 15 minutes, but on this day I was less concerned with personal bests or house records. I just wanted to put another victory in the W column and get on my way back home. This location of the Broken Yolk in La Quinta is about 100 miles from my house in Victorville. Still miles to go before I could sleep. I did pass by a gym in Indio, but I was too lazy to commit to a workout on my drive home. And it was all over but the shouting. The manager was a really cool guy, and he wanted to shake my hand, and he was excited to see me get the victory. I don't think he ever saw anyone actually finish it in front of his eyes. I'd promised I'd have it up on YouTube, so here it is. If you enjoyed this video, be awesome and hit that like button. My trip to Arizona in the summer of 2017 is in the books, but I have dozens of challenges coming to the channel soon. So subscribe today, hit that bell icon so you never miss a new video, and I will see you all next time. Stay in school, don't do drugs, and eat like a freak. I got homework to do, so I'll catch you later.